ago. Congratulations. Great first official win of the season. What were you most happy with tonight, Coach, from your group?
That we survived. No, like dead set. Like we had to jump them and we had to get out of the blocks really quick because we're missing two really important players on our side. So, and obviously Amy's not Amy yet, and she will be very quickly, but we're missing 60 minutes of starting 5 level court time. So we had some funky rotations in the second, third, fourth, and tried to time our timeouts, and going to quarter time up 17, whatever it was great, but it's like we're not going to survive at this pace. So just can we hold on? And luckily, a few of them saved our backside at the end.
Yeah. Do you give a little bit of credit to the Adelaide Lightning? Like they were quite disruptive to what you were trying to do.
Yeah, for sure. Yep.
Yeah, to make some adjustments, like you said, with the funky rotations and things like that. Alex, you have come. How many seasons? Third, fourth?
With Lynx, this is gonna be 6. We've been together a long time, Ryan.
Yeah.
This is gonna be my 6 with Lynx and 2 with Adelaide before that.
Amazing. You were fantastic out there tonight. How are you feeling as a player coming into this 6th season?
Old. No, look, I feel like, every year it does get a bit easier. I know what to in some ways. My body does not get better, but I feel like I know what to expect more. It's easier to prepare. I know what I need to do to get fit enough to play and just make better decisions and all that. But probably the wrong one to ask. I'm pretty chilled.
Who else would they ask?
I don't know. I'm pretty laid back with my preparation.
Everything.
Yeah, just
Everything.
my lifestyle.
Have you found that becoming, I know it's not your first season playing as a mum, but obviously getting settled into that role, do you think that's being a mum has changed the way that you play and go about things? Or?
Absolutely. I think before having Eli, I thought I was done, really. I didn't think I'd play anymore. And coming back, it just gave me a whole new perspective. And when I'm there, I actually really want to be there, which is nice.
Doesn't show it. Doesn't show it ever.
Well, and I feel like anyone that has gone through pregnancy and childbirth has a new outlook on strength and actual pain. So coming out here and having to play through things and do all that, it just seems the game seems a lot easier and a lot more fun.
Yeah, you are an Adelaide girl, a Southern Tigers
Yes.
junior. You had the Southern Tigers as the club of the round
did.
tonight. That was quite serendipitous. Is it special to you? Is it special to come home still after 6 seasons?
Absolutely. I love playing at home. I grew up playing on these courts, well, not these ones exactly, but just on the other side. And it's always nice to play in front of my family, and like my grandpa's there, who's actually like my #1 fan. So it's always incredible to have them at my game supporting, and yeah.
Great. Ryan, you mentioned you've got a couple of pieces out with injury. You've also you've had a big announcement just in the last little bit. You've got a big piece still to come, but in that you've got interim Breezy Turner.
Yeah.
How big was she for you guys tonight?
Enormous. Enormous. She fits she's someone we've chased for years, and have never quite been able to get. And again, inquired as we do every year, literally day 1 of the off season, and couldn't get her. And then obviously the stuff with Hahn came up, so obviously we knew Bree couldn't play late, so circled straight back around and tried again for what felt like the 20th time, and finally got a yes. She can really play, and it's also like this. The things from the opposition bench, like we knew she could play, we knew she could rebound, we knew she could defend, etc. We knew she was smart. The level of IQ is off the charts. Like we were showing her things for the first time, and she nailed it. Like every single time in practice. Doesn't need to go over it again. Just I'm good. So her level of IQ as well is just super impressive.
Yeah. So obviously you've got your new player coming in. It's obviously exciting, but is that challenging as a group as well to sort of get going and then bring in another big piece sort of later in the season?
Yeah, but we also sign up for it, so we're not going to use it as an excuse. The challenge will be obviously here with Bree. She landed a week ago, so trying to get her into everything has been fun. But luckily she picks it up so well. I think we'll finally start to settle right as she leaves, because by then Steph's back, Ali's back. Obviously, Bree's now had a pre-season essentially with us. But right as we get to that point, Hahn turns up and unfortunately, she's not going to get the luxury of a week. Like, she's going to get one training session go. So yeah, it's going to be a bit clunky for the first, we think, well, till Christmas, really. We've just got to find a way to stay above 500 if we can help it, till post-Christmas. And then hopefully by then, things settle down and we can make a real run.
Anything down the line?
Yeah, Ryan, it's Craig O'Donoghue.
Hey.
Oh, Craig.
Is that, we've seen Chibba do a lot in her career, but is that the best game you've seen her play?
No. No, and that's not knocking her game tonight. That's more the compliment that she's had multiple games like that. It's probably the most important game she's played like that for us, without Ali Wilson. And probably the most we've put on your shoulders. Look, I don't think we've been depleted like that in the guard department before. But no, she's had a few games like that, certainly. I can't tell the top of my head, but there's a reason why we keep re-signing her.
So her experience when it matters, like the rebound, the offensive rebound she wins late, just little things throughout the game when you're putting a new group together. How important is her leadership in that department?
Oh, it's massive, and obviously coaches talk about the point guard relationship with the coach. Like, obviously, again, she's a funky point guard in this league because she's really a combo guard who can play 1 through 3. But also, she might have only played 6 years with the Lynx, but I think we've known each other since year 2, year 3.
Yeah, year 3.
So I'm in obviously year 11 now with Perth, and she was like, I've been mates with Chibba since year 2. And again, she understands what I want and how I want to play, and I think it suits her style of play, and therefore she does become an extension of the coach on the court. Maybe not on defense, but certainly on the offensive end. On the offensive end, she certainly does.
And the block party that was the first quarter gave you an indication about what your team can look like now that it's a lot bigger. Did you like the way that's coming along, or did you have concerns about the cumbersome nature the longer the game went on, because it's going to go both ways for you at the moment?
No, again, glass half full. Game 1. I was more concerned with our legs late because we're missing 60 minutes of starters levels minutes in Steph and Ali. So I think that won't look as bad late. I actually reckon our guards got fatigued more than our bigs did. But yeah, certainly the rim presence, and I'm guessing having the size in the first quarter also let Chibba go off, because you couldn't switch it because the Maya's so big, you just can't switch that action. And then once Maya rolls and she seals you under the rim, there's not much you can do. Like, we targeted Maya for that role on purpose. And I don't think it's a surprise how Maya played in the first half, then also got Chibba going. Because once they got downhill, Chibba just became a nightmare to guard.
And just finally, what is the latest on Steph in terms of when you reckon you'll get her back? How's the rehab going?
They'll both Steph and Ali will be touch and go for next week. I think it's more likely the week after, but they're close. So certainly in the next fortnight, you'll see both of them, touch wood, if they keep progressing like they currently are. Whether it's the Sydney game, whether it's the Geelong game. Again, I'm not a doctor, so that's the best guess I can give you.
Thank you.
Hey guys,
Perfect.
Coming now. No, that's them.
Oh yeah, saved. Nice.
Yeah, it's back now.
sorry. It's just Seb from AAP.
Seb,
I've
it's
just
all
got one question for Alex, and that's just what was kind of going through your mind in that last quarter. Can you just paint us a picture of what was going on mentally?
That I hate losing to Adelaide. All I could think of was I need to find a way to win, and hopefully that showed on court. And yeah, I don't know, it's just a bit of I don't know, it's just coming home.
Dad
I don't know how to say.
Dad would have kicked you in the backside had you lost.
My brother was talking a lot of shit behind the bench. I don't know, couldn't.
Oh, Mario.
Couldn't disappoint them.
Okay, awesome guys. That's all I had.